Good evening, dobry wieczór, ladies and gentlemen, for those who speak Polish. My name is Olivia Bach, and I will be your host this evening. It is my great honor to return to the Consulate and present the 12th Annual Greenpoint Film Festival. The Greenpoint Film Festival was founded in 2011 by a local artist, Ricard Vilar. After dedicating 9 years to the festival, Vilar graciously passed the baton to Anthony Argento, the current executive director, who continues the festival's mission. And what is that mission? To create a more empathetic world around us through the medium of film. Therefore, the festival continually seeks to provide a platform for innovative and up-and-coming filmmakers who push the envelope of filmmaking. The Greenpoint Film Festival is dedicated to promoting the charming neighborhood of Greenpoint, historically known as the Little Poland of New York. On behalf of the Greenpoint Film Festival, I would like to thank the Polish Consulate of New York for hosting us so generously yet for another year. Really, thank you.
Ricardo, how does it feel to be back here at the Polish Consulate?
Extremely grateful, especially in the current times that we're in, to be hosted here in times of war. Poland, Ukraine, I mean, this is incredible to be able to celebrate culture and primarily celebrating the Polish and Ukrainian culture, which we are doing today and tomorrow, especially in the conflict that we are all witnessing around the world.
Things have changed for the festival this year. You guys were outdoors last year. You're back inside. What was the thinking behind that?
We've always honestly wanted to be inside, so we were just like being meticulously careful about whether it was safe to be outside or it was about time to be inside. And now it's since May, it's officially over with the pandemic, so we thought collectively that it was about the right time.
And can you tell us what we have in store for the festival this year?
So we have a total of 48 films that we have curated, programmed, and we're screening in the next 4 days. 10 features and 38 short films. Our initial themes in the opening are about war, culture, and storytelling. We have a program opening tomorrow titled Echoes of Ukraine, which is a short film called Classic about an older Ukrainian man from Queens who is collecting Ukrainian stamps, or has been doing so for 100 years. Stamps are 100 years old. But that's the first short doc that we have, and then the feature that we are opening is the Hamlet Syndrome, which is about the first generation of Ukrainian actors that was born after the fall of the Soviet Union. And we are just very much adamant in making sure that this is an important topic to bring out to people and to not just celebrate, but to have our audience really go into these stories, because they're more than just stories. They're everything that is important to humanity right now.
Is that everything in the festival? Does everything fit that theme, or?
So the overall theme is the evolution of storytelling, and initially we wanted to go a little bit higher with our ambitions, but we had to settle for something in the middle. And overall we have one venue that is celebrating the past, present, and future, which means a backyard in our venue, which is meant for networking and mixers. Food and beverages are going to be served in the backyard, so it's akin to celebrate how ancient hominids used to celebrate storytelling around the fire, but just with no fire for us. And then we'll have the indoor screenings, just celebrating normal modern day storytelling and film. And we have a little bit of a surprise, which is an XR sponsor that is giving us a holographic monitor. We have an exhibit in our venue which is made of holographic monitors. It's the new thing in town, and the company is Looking Glass Factory. We're very happy to be partnering with them, where they have a 65-inch monitor and a few smaller displays showing comic books and a few other surprises in all holograms. So it's symbolizing the future of storytelling.
For festivals like this that aren't, the Tribecas or the Sundances of the world, why do you feel these are still important? Why are people still going to these? Why do audiences come? Why do filmmakers need to be here?
This question came along in the first year that we did the festival because we had the option to do a drive-in or to do it online, and you do not have a festival online. It's you need to have the ability to be networking with people, filmmakers, meeting each other, and having just the fifth essence of just being there. There's more than just words and talking to people on a camera. There's an element, an emotional element that perhaps could be just more ineffable as a description of what it is. But we need to be in the room when we're meeting other fellow artists and creators, storytellers, neighbors or friends alike. That there's really no other way to celebrate storytelling other than being in the room next to these storytellers, and we think this is what we have to do.
And you feel like that happens more at these smaller festivals than at the bigger kind of fest?
Because I adamantly believe that a lot of festivals are driven, unfortunately, by capitalism, and they forget to look at what they're doing. They rather look at the spreadsheets because, I get it, you have to survive in a capitalistic society, but it's crucially important to look at what you're providing to society and not just focus on spreadsheets.
You're having this festival in the midst of two strikes, the WGA and the SAG-AFTRA strike. What does that mean to the festival, and how are you kind of dealing with it?
Well, we almost shut down the festival. We had to check ourselves before we wrecked ourselves, if you will. No, but we stand in solidarity with SAG-AFTRA. I'm a producer-director as well, independent. All of us working in the festival are filmmakers primarily. And this is a very important issue, and we do stand absolutely with the unions that are trying to continue making film a possibility rather than just having a computer where somebody presses some buttons and here's your film. No, that's not filmmaking. Whatever you want to call it, that's not. That's some kind of late-stage capitalism. So we need to support ourselves because technology right now is just not ready to serve us as a species. So we need to wait a little bit before our political system can catch up, or economical system can catch up, before we're inviting machines into our world. So absolutely, we need to stand in solidarity with the unions. They are the last, or they're on the front lines right now for what's at stake here. And there's a lot more than just jobs at stake. It's everything that we take for granted on a daily basis that's really at stake. So yes, we're going to be standing in solidarity, and honestly, all of our films have no studio affiliations. We had to check that out, of course, and understand what do we have right now in our lineup. None of them have, they're all independents. There is no such thing as us promoting studios or being in association with AMPTP. None of us are members or have any affiliations with them.
And for people who want to know more about the festival, possible filmmakers who want to submit to the festival, where can they find you guys online?
Just greenpointfilmfestival.org, or just follow us on Instagram. Primarily Instagram is our biggest social media.